Hey Joe,
Hey.
I know it's not been the best of run of results of late, but the pace has looked promising, particularly the update that you had in Japan. How are you feeling heading into this weekend in Austin?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. Obviously, in the race last time out, I didn't realize I had the fastest lap, and it was good to have that because it means a few other cars also changed their tires. So we have a good pace in Japan overall, but bit frustrating. The first lap was so difficult to see it, and we lost some position. And yeah, this weekend a few more upgrades, then hopefully another step forwards, and then we can keep up our fight to the end for that P6 championship.
How promising is it that you've seen the updates that you brought to the last race perform strongly? Hopefully the ones that you're bringing here will do the same. How important is it for you guys to try and get that P6 in the constructors?
Yeah, it's very good or important because I think the second half season normally we're a little bit slower as a team, like compared to Aston, Alpine, or this team we were battling for the beginning of the season in terms of bringing the new stuff, and now finally having some new package on the car is obviously is good. It shows some promising, in terms of improvements, and then hopefully that can really shows more here because Japan was a difficult one with the weather, so we couldn't really show everything, but yeah, still I think we have a good package to fight for it.
Great stuff. Good luck this weekend.
Yeah.
Final race in North America, is it an emotional?
I wouldn't say emotional, but I'm definitely. I'm always happy when I get to come back over to North America to do some races. There's obviously not so many on the calendar, and the fact that I don't get to make the trip over this side of the ocean that much, it's always I'd say a much more familiar feeling being here, even though I'm obviously not from the States. So yeah, I'm obviously looking forward to it. This race is for me is one of the more, let's say, atmospheric events on the calendar, and it's a really fun track to drive. So.
And on the back of a great run in Japan, I think it went, I don't want to say unnoticed, but I think you had a phenomenal drive in Japan.
Thank you,
It all came together. You did a brilliant job, put it on the table. How satisfying was that?
Yeah, definitely very satisfying. I think it was, for sure a nice morale boost, especially after what's been, for sure a very difficult season. And to get those first points of the season was great. And, it wasn't one where 10 cars didn't finish. I mean, 18 cars still finished the race, and we just made we made a good strategy call as a team. And yeah, I kept it on the track and held off some much quicker cars. So yeah, very satisfying.
Now, what does the future hold?
Still TBC at the moment. I mean, apparently, if I'm going off some journalism I've seen yesterday, I'm already signed up to race in IndyCar.
Well, this is what I heard. So I was very surprised not to see you in a Ganassi at the recent Open test.
Yeah, this is what I've heard as well. But yeah, I've not decided on anything yet. I mean, I'm still keeping all the options open. Of course, I've talked to a few different teams in various championships, and but yeah, nothing at this point that's signed.
Have you talked to Chip about taking the Open Jimmy Johnson seat for road and street courses?
I've spoken to a few different teams, but I don't want to go into detail of which ones in particular.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you looking forward to this weekend here? 4 races left to go.
Yeah, really looking forward to it, especially here. Texas is a really good atmosphere. Track itself, it's amazing. Weather seems really good this week, whole week, so it's good for fans, especially last year. Remember, a lot of people came to this track supporting every driver. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and yeah, can't wait to hit on track.
Do you think this is going to be a circuit that suits you guys?
I won't say yes fully because his is still kind of high-speed track, which is this year's we're feeling a little bit kind of weak. Based on Suzuka, we're not, amazing, but we're not too far away. But it's not. I wouldn't say like suits perfectly, but it'll be okay. I think still, it won't be easy to go through Q3 and to score points, but I'll for sure push hard as much as possible and to extract the performance from the car and yeah, score points.
With that in mind, how tough are these last 4 races going to be for the team from a track perspective? Are the expectations relatively kind of meager going in?
I would say US will be the kind of the track will struggle probably, and I'm thinking a little bit probably Brazil, but Mexico, Abu Dhabi, I'm having a quite good confidence that we can achieve pretty good results there because a lot of places are kind of slow speed. And we're kind of good at slow speed corners, so I will see. still 4 races to go, and it's a really tight championship between a team. So yeah, definitely push hard to be at least in P6.